So, what a game of football that was. Liverpool 4, Tottenham 3. Diogo Jota scored a 94th minute winner, and Richarlison scored his first goal in the Premier League to make it 3-3. And honestly, that game, Liverpool second half were really bad. In the first half, Liverpool were really good. It was 3-0 after about 10 minutes. And Luis Diaz scored his first goal after about nearly a year. So it was good to see Luis Diaz get on the score sheet. And Salah got on the score sheet. As well as... Who else got on the score sheet? I think it was Salah, Luis Diaz, someone else. Who got on the score sheet? It was Salah, Luis Diaz, Jota, Salah, Diaz, Jota. Who scored the first goal? Trent put a ball into someone. I'm not sure who it was. And yeah, that was a really good game of football. Liverpool need to stop conceding goals. And I think that is Liverpool's problem because they keep doing that at the minute. And it's becoming a problem for Liverpool. And they're scoring goals at the minute, but they need to stop conceding them. Because even in the last couple of games, they still conceded. Like in the Leeds one, they still conceded one goal when they won 6-1. So yeah, it's a massive problem that they keep conceding goals. And I mean, actually, was it Salah who scored the first goal? I'm really not sure who scored the first goal. I think it was Salah who scored the first goal, actually, but I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. Let's move away from that. Whoever scored the first goal. Let's move away from whoever scored the first goal because I really can't remember. Or was it? I think it was Gakpo. Was it? I don't know who it was who scored the first goal. Anyway, yeah. Both teams played a really good game of football. Tottenham were better in the second half, and Tottenham were better in the second half, and Liverpool were better in the first half. Liverpool scored 3 goals. Tottenham scored 3 goals in the second half. Richarlison scored his first goal of the season to make it 3-3 and was inevitably booked for taking his shirt off in the celebration. And then Diogo Jota scored the 4th goal to make it 4-3 and to get the win for Liverpool. And I think with both teams, they played a good game. It was a good game, and Tottenham need to just work on conceding because Lucas Moura gave the ball away to Jota, and then that was it. It was 4-3. And then, obviously, it was about a minute to play. Tottenham just didn't have time. Liverpool was just holding the ball. So, Tottenham just were not going to score. I think last week is a lesson for Tottenham because they lost 6-1, obviously. And I think last week is a lesson because they're not really a top 6 club. They've been good in previous seasons, but they're mostly a 5th and 6th club. They finished 7th a couple of seasons ago, still got knocked out of the Europa Conference League. And Tottenham, again, are just mediocre. Because it's the way they play football. They're a good team, but they play football really, really weirdly. Obviously, Ryan Mason has had his second spell at the club, and in his second spell at the club until they get a new manager. So that will be Ryan Mason as interim coach until the end of the season. Honestly, Ryan Mason has scored more goals with, well, Ryan Mason's Tottenham team has scored more goals with, what? Ryan Mason's Tottenham team has scored more goals than Tottenham did with both Christian Stellini and Antonio Conte. Well, Conte was there for about a year. But Ryan Mason has scored more goals with this Tottenham team than Stellini has the whole time he was there, which was about a month. And yeah, both teams played a good game. I was expecting it, obviously, after 3-0, you expect it to be 4 or 5. But Liverpool just kind of switched off after the second half because after the first half, because they just thought, we've won this. We don't need to play football anymore. We can just relax. There is no relaxing even if you're 3-0 up because the other team can just bite you in the back afterwards, because after we scored that 3-0, we just started to relax a bit, and that even if you're 3-0 up, don't relax, because the other team can bite your back straight away and get in on the goal, and that's what Tottenham did 3 times, and they were so unlucky not to get a draw at the game, maybe even win that game, because there was about a couple of minutes left of that game, and if Jota hadn't have scored that goal, maybe Liverpool wouldn't have won that game. Tottenham could have either drawn that game, which would have been the most likeable thing to happen, and if that's the thing, likeable thing to happen, or they could have even won it. But yeah, I think Tottenham need to work on this as a team. But yeah, they obviously play again next week, and it's the final few weeks of the season. So yeah, Tottenham just need to work on getting their game plan, and yeah, Tottenham just need to work on their game plan. But they did very well in today's game. Took Liverpool to a 3-3 draw, and then at the end, unluckily conceded a goal. But yeah, Liverpool 4, Tottenham 3. Yeah, if you enjoyed that video, you know what to do, which means like and subscribe and turn post notifications on. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.